If you've been keeping up with the Shadow news recently, you'll know that Shadow has changed. It'll probably never go back to the old business model it was once promoting. The prices changed drastically, and they removed the extra tiers, and they decided just to call it Shadow. Now, mentioned in previous videos, the price of the service has been increased to $29.99 as a month-to-month plan. No annual contracts here, at least not yet. Now, this was done to give you the flexibility to cancel the service at any time. Since there are no more additional tiers to the service, there will just be one package. They'll just call it Shadow from now on. No shock here. Now, the new package will be using the Shadow Boost configuration, if you're wondering. Now, any pre-orders prior to the buyout will be getting this new Shadow package and the new price model. This includes any annual contracts. Those contracts will be converted to a month-to-month subscription. You can also still purchase additional 256 gigabytes of storage for $2.99 a month. This hasn't changed. One thing that has changed is the temporary hold of current activations. They have currently paused new activations to figure out where they should be setting up the Shadow machines in the data centers owned by Hubic. I personally see this as a process that might take a couple of months to complete. Reconfiguring their equipment and then testing them to see how well they work on a production level will take time. So if you're one of those who are in the activation limbo, be aware that you might be waiting a while. But take this with a grain of salt, as this is my personal estimation. Not everything is doom and gloom though. The people who own Shadow also own OVH Cloud, which is one of the biggest cloud computing companies in the world. They have promised to upgrade all the Shadow packages with regular hardware updates and improved features. Some of these features include dual screen support, 4x4x4 chroma subsampling for better colors on video, and a new authentication system. These features are slated to be released this summer. Now, in terms of more absolute power and performance upgrades for the Shadow line of machines, they will be announcing details on the actual hardware upgrades sometime later this year. This will only lead me to speculate on the upgrades they have in mind. Now, for me, 4K should be the standard, so adequate hardware for 4K gameplay should be the way to go. I'm thinking something like the ultra mid-tier they were offering before, but this time, this will be the new standard Shadow package. If you're like me, you're still waiting for all the great things that Shadow has promised to be revealed. Now, it's still early in the new venture, so time will tell. We'll be doing our best to stay on top of the Shadow announcements, so make sure to subscribe so you can get the latest news and comparisons on cloud gaming at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.